My number 2 is The Emperor's New Groove.
All the way up there?
You knew it was going to be on the list.
I knew it was going to be on the list, but wow. Okay.
I can't get enough of The Emperor's New Groove. It makes me laugh so hard every time. It's just another Disney film with perfect casting.
Yeah.
Everyone
really good use of David Spade, which is hard to do.
Everyone in the cast could do a stage version of it and be the characters.
That's 100% sure, because John Goodman looks like Pacha, and I could totally see Patrick Warburton as Kronk. Even though he's not like huge and buff, like he could pull it off because of how confident.
And Eartha Kitt would be amazing as Yzma.
Amazing. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Oh man.
I think Yzma is easily like one of the funniest villains of all time. Yzma and Kronk are what make that movie for me.
Yes.
I think that they are one of the funniest evil duos ever. Like I adore them. I think that their chemistry is hysterical. Every time that they had to get in a disguise or something, like I laugh every time. What I really like about The Emperor's New Groove is the fourth wall jokes.
Yeah.
So when he pulls down the map, he's like, how did we get here? Well, it's
look at that. Doesn't make sense to me.
It really doesn't make any sense at all. I love stuff like that. But talk about what this means to you with comedy.
It is like when I think of a funny movie, I just think of The Emperor's New Groove.
What's your first thought for a funny movie?
Yeah, if it's like. Let's watch a funny movie. Let's watch The Emperor's New Groove. Like, let's do it. It's not that long, and it's so much fun. Mm-hmm. You will laugh. You will try so hard not to quote the whole thing, but you will quote the whole thing.
Squeak or squeak. Yeah, it's funny because I think most people, their gold standard of comedy would be like Monty Python and the Holy Grail or Blazing Saddles or something, but The Emperor's New Groove is such
Emperor's New Groove is my golden standard for comedy. I just can't get enough. I can't get enough of it. It is like what a stupid concept for a movie. We are going to try and poison the Emperor. Oh no, we accidentally turned him into a llama. That's amazing.
That's a really great. Yeah.
That's amazing.
You can do so much with that, you know.
It's like, how did you come up with that? I don't know.
I'm sure it's based off an old story or something. Everything Disney does is based on some folk legend or something.
But it's brilliant. It's wonderful.
It's really funny. It's definitely probably the funniest Disney movie. I would also agree with that.
It is the funniest Disney movie.
It's really funny. That and Aristocats. Those are both really funny.
Yeah. The more we talk about it, the more I feel bad that Aristocats is not on this list.
Yeah, we're talking about it a lot.
I'm sorry, Alex. My girlfriend really likes Aristocats.
It's a good choice, Alex.
Even though she's like a super dog person, you'd think it'd be 101 Dalmatians, but no, it's Aristocats.
Your choices don't make sense, Alex.
Neither do your choices.
Speaking of which, my number 2 pick is Peter Pan. I'm sorry. So this is kind of funny for me because we talked about this earlier. This is a movie that is mostly hits and there's a handful of misses, and those misses are huge. And you all know
there are two giant misses.
The giant misses are. One is the portrayal of Native Americans, which yeah, that's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate is the best way I can put it. What was the other one? I don't even remember.
Peter Pan's a friggin' jerk.
Peter Pan, and Walt Disney himself said it, because he tried to make it his goal to make Peter Pan less of a jerk. And when they finally just had to release the movie, he was like, Peter Pan's still a jerk. He was upset. He was like, Peter Pan is still like the villain of this story. Because I feel like him attacking Captain Hook, it kind of comes off as unprovoked. He's just
a jerk
bullying this grown man. Okay, but let's get to the good things. And what I just mentioned is Captain Hook. I think Captain Hook is one of the greatest villains of all time, because I think he has more range than the vast majority of Disney characters. He can go from being so intimidating and just like menacing, and he gets like all up in the camera, to just being absolutely hysterical. Some of the best like animated slapstick you'll ever see. Like him fighting the crocodile, obviously. Him, and we love talking about this scene, is his absolute indifference to murdering a man. The first time you meet him,
he does in the film,
first time you meet him,
shoot one of his crewmates.
Yeah, he's playing like the accordion in the crow's nest. He's being really obnoxious, and Captain Hook's trying to like write on this map. And he just rolls his eyes, pulls out a gun, and just it's off screen, but they completely die. They don't. There's no way they didn't die. They died.
Yeah,
and it's great. And there's the splash, which comes back later if you haven't seen it. Anyway,
no splash. I'll give you a splash.
Again, he's super funny. But then he can also be very menacing and intimidating, like when he's like interrogating Tinkerbell and stuff. Like, it's creepy. It's great. This is another movie where it's just the art style. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Once again, he loves England.
This the portrayal of London here is just absolutely gorgeous. I just want London to always be nighttime because of it. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love Mary Blair was a concept artist for this, so she's just flawless. I love Wendy. Wendy's probably one of my favorite Disney characters. I think she's really wonderful. Again, that's that same sweet, soothing voice of Alice, where it's just I would want her to be like my whatever she was to the kid. I guess like babysitter, basically, like
big sister.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean, like literally, yeah, she was a big sister.
But
I was trying to
basically
remember
their
what they called
nanny.
her. Yeah. I wanted to say Nana, but that's the name
Nana's
of
the dog.
Poor Nana! Poppycock!
Not poor father!
He's also Mr. Darling. Hans something. Unfortunately, I can't remember.
Landa.
It's Colonel Hans Landa of the SS. No, I'm pretty sure it's Hans Gruber.
Oh,
I think
that's wait a minute. Isn't it Hans Christian Andersen?
That was it. Anyway, he's very funny, Mr. Hans, as both Mr. Darling and Captain Hook. Is hysterical. I think Peter Pan is a jerk. I think a lot of the Lost Boys are jerks as well. But it's one of those things where like you go. This is I think to me a big part of why I love this movie is, and there's kind of a category of movies like this for me, which is like movies that I just want to live in. And I think that is a movie I want to live inside of, and not just Neverland, but also their version of London. Like every place they go to, I'm like, I want to live there because it's gorgeous. The tree house that the kids stay in, and Captain Hook's ship is great, and again, London and the kids' room is a really pretty room, and it's just a gorgeous movie that again, it's a How to Train Your Dragon, where it just makes me happy, and I don't know why. It's definitely not a logical pick. It's an emotional, nostalgic.
We're getting up to the emotional. Oh man.